Very well.
How are we gonna start the shit here? Right, if I recall correctly, Summoner is somewhere here. Right, sort of be around there. Hi, Summoner. Right. Was his Yanti priest allies? We're not gonna get many chances at this. Can I close the door? No. This is a terrible room to fight in if we want to use the lightning bolt though. It's not high enough to get things going properly. And we're gonna get company at this point, right? Better build that. Time for the oil. I need to get rid of the trolls. It's not technically a spell though, so I'm gonna burn a little bit myself. Can't be helped. And I'm poisoned. Everything's turned to shit. Yeah, this unpoisoned again. Who poisons me? The anti-elite.
Understood.
We need to fight somewhere else. Not exactly great timing on spells running out either, but whatever. Bigger problem was the fact that I can't effectively really fight. Did I prevent him from casting anything? No. So the trolls are already in the fight. Can't be helped. I need the summoner gun, I don't care if it's about the reds. Any kind of damage will do at this point. Quick spell would probably be best. Why can't I move here? I can't actually see. Okay, there's some kind of a dark area there so I can't move into. There was nothing there, but I just couldn't see it. And I think it's too late to do anything. Right, shit. Hmm. Are they invisible or what? They don't look like translucent. I don't want to fight against the anti-elite toe to toe, but I don't think I have another choice. Might be able to get a single spell out before they basically fuck me over. And it cannot be a spell that takes long to cast. Good. I need allies now, proper goddamn allies. Poison. Will that then have to have some kind of poisoned weapon? What to do, what to do, what to do. Won't last long. I need to basically get rid of him, but there's just gonna be another guy in his place if I just cast something blindly there. I'll try to whip them a little bit, that might help at least a little bit. Except, who attacked me again? Critical hit by an L. Ah, right. Can't do anything as long as the effect is there. And now it's too late to do anything. They just get the hits by the time I get to do anything. I need to attack, otherwise it's already lost. Yeah, the fireball burst from my main character would be surprisingly useful, wouldn't it? Now we suffer from the poison. I'd rather eat a fireball at this point or a skull than not risk them not getting hit. It's the smaller risk as far as I'm concerned. Chameleon power, I guess that's what it is. Hmm. They're stuck on each other.
Understood. Ready? Understood.
Seriously.
Let's go to work. Very well.
Why are you literally unable to do shit?
What would you... Very well. I shall not fail. Ready? It will be done.
Why can't I go through this?
Let's go to work. What would you... Understood.
The sizes of these creatures are absolutely ridiculous. They can't do shit.
I am understood.
They can only move when
Ready?
I'm not
Let's go to
actually
work.
looking at them.
Very well.
I don't know whether to laugh or fucking cry how terrible they are. Gonna keep taking acid damage. We need offensive power. I've been making sort of arrangements for certain specific situations that might pop up our way, but I've neglected the basics. On the positive side, I don't really feel like we need anything else. Yeah, we have low-level versions of these, but we have them. That's the main point. We don't have any obvious problems that we need to deal with anymore. So from this point on, it's all powerful summons and attack spells, more or less.
What would you have of me? It will be done.
They don't seem to be aware that you fucking need to use doors. No, they These
Ready? I shall
gigantic
not fail.
doorways are too small for them to use.
Let's go. I see. Anytime.
Guarantee elite.
I
I
see.
didn't actually think they would still be here. Oh, that's got a lot of them in fact.
Ready? It will be done.
We are not hitting them. Like at all. So that's as far as I'm concerned, the shadow summon at the moment is totally worthless. It just won't do anything to anyone. It gets stuck on each other, it gets stuck on doors, it's just practically worthless. I just can't even get the basic utility out of the summoned creatures that I'm supposed to get if you look at the pure numbers.
Anytime.
I mean, I'm not asking for super creatures, I'm asking for the creatures that I actually got to work. Hopefully they'll change to something better after we get level ups. But currently extremely disappointed in them. Worst spell choice so far. Spiders were a lot better choice. Gilo the librarian. Oh, Gilo. Not much I can do here. Might as well take advantage of the shadow creatures. On the few situations where they're actually useful.
Let's go to work. It will be done.
How to serve man? Ophidian necromancy. Kraken Society. Char the healer is healing herself. A surprise move.
What would you have us? It will be done.
I just can't fathom how these people move. They went behind a door and 2 of the 3 just went on the wrong side of the door. Although the healer is sort of scissoring up too. Yanti. Hello buddies. What's going on here then? High Ritualist. Hmm. What exactly are you throwing my way? Ah, it doesn't really matter. Ah, boost. Not a bad choice. Still won't make much of a difference to me. The loot? Nope. These were some terrible potions. Something that took forever to actually use. I'll still be able to sell them though. Well, this is about as safe of a place as we can get. We need to rest. Doesn't look like there's also any place I haven't visited yet, so maybe 1 or 2 larger rooms. Most of these smaller rooms seem to be just for a container for having a few enemies in them. They've all moved out, so they should be. That's for the next level. I go here. Well, there'll be worth some extra funds, I suppose. So how many of them are here? 2. I think that's the last ones. Yeah, this is clearly a spoiled or cursed potion. Lightning bolt to the rescue. Yet there's no way in hell it would have bounced off like this. Looking at the geometry of the room there. But I think we're pretty much done with this level. I'll clear the pathway to the next level, then go and race with the adventuring party. And we'll just continue on. We only read really one extra sort of a, I suppose, support spell you could categorize it, or debuffing spell. We need the ability to lower the target's magical resistance. That's really non-negotiable. Everything else you can work around. That's hard. We can use summons, but the thing is, usually the ones who are resistant to magic are also the ones who can just beat the shit out of anything anyway. So you sort of require both. The ability to cast magic and use summons to take them down. Still, not bad. 250,000 for next level up. Fucking elites. God, like to use a shitty. No. If I use a summon spell to attack that one, it'll just kill the summons. It's good enough to do that. Just like the acid work, it's magic. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Luckily we only have to kill 250 of these to level up. That should be enough to kill him. Yanti Elite, Jesus fucking Christ. Looks like he got hit 3 times by the lightning by just passing through him. I don't get the lightning bolt. It's like a fucking mystery how it bounces works.
Sidereal translations spell out chaotic events in your future. Beware.
It will be done.
This is where Harley probably trapped Valeria. I'm hoping the shield will sort of at least protect against some of the effects.
The time is now. Turn back to avoid the tidal wall.
I'd like another prism or some kind of an angle attack spell. I think there's a prismatic array in this game that would fit the bill. Something that's rather long rather than a huge wide arc. Just a whole clearing spell. Lightning bolt sort of suffices, but it's not quite the same. Are you kidding me? Fuck it, I will explode it. No. Yeah. The reaction time on that spell is fucking ludicrous at times. I take it. Okay, I'm assuming it just took some time to actually activate itself. Let's put it that way. That's a much more likely explanation to that. Although sometimes it reacts immediately, so that doesn't really explain it either. One behavior is odd, either the initial immediate triggering or the fact that it didn't trigger itself there immediately.
Dark plants are growing in this garden. It is time for your kind to seek safer pastures.
What is it? A lot of acid. Ooh, it's this. That's terrible. Magic resistance. Probably going to disable my protection. That's what I would do. I'll re-establish it. They'll still have an easy time hitting me though. This is a fairly small room though, so properly placed lightning bolt would be very devastating. It basically shoot lightning bolt at me in fucking random directions. I think it went out. Good enough. and now it disappeared immediately. Sometimes it just bounces back and forth a huge amount of time. I just wished I would know how the fuck the spell works. Well, I still have summon spells left. I suppose this is an indication of summon spells. In general gameplay, I don't really use them. I use them when I must, or when it's much more efficient to just use them. I like trying to whittle down a lot of shitty enemies. Demons are a little bit different. The enemies will start to have so many hit points in general that you can't just blast through everything. I'm not even sure if that's exactly true. We might have trouble getting enough pure damage spells. That's certainly true. I'll take what I can though.
Anytime.
More spell left. We need to get rid of some of our summons, otherwise we can't summon new ones. This is highly likely trapped. Reminds me, I can probably use the summoned creatures to actually trigger the traps. So, you don't mind, just suicide yourself here. Yeah, the containers are the things that are trapped, if there's anything trapped here. Protection from cold. Include this. Nine days later. Ass gas. Right. Bastard sword life giver. Some fire resistance and not detection. So that's first of many that we need to go through. It's dead. And I'm poisoned. Shit. There's so many poison sources here that I do need actual antidotes. Luckily we have a ton of them. There's no easy way for me to take care of them. Just 2 arrows, Tom. Not good enough. I could have used color spray, I haven't actually tested it. Because it's so low level, it doesn't really occur to me all that much. But there's nothing saying it wouldn't work just fine. We don't need it to kill things necessarily, I mean to knock them unconscious. Even blinding would mean they couldn't use the range attacks. I need to maintain the shield simply because it'll block some of the traps I'm triggering here. That's no more stones. Fuck. Yep. Perfect fucking timing with that.
Understood.
I think I have like 1 stone skin left. I need the archers to come a little closer. How about the web? Does it actually work on anyone? That's still a mystery. Sulfur spray. Test fire. Save versus fail on the other one. High Archer. Was that a High Archer of Yanti Elite? He's poisoned now.
I am anytime. Ready? It will be done.
Elite elites. Ooh, there's let's go. High Archers, there are two. Fucking clue what they technically are. Are they better or worse? There's not much I can do. I need new summons here before they arrive. Current summons are in no way capable of handling the Yanti elites even. Still, the difference isn't huge. Not that we can at least make decent progress, but it's the spell casting power that sees us through. Can't kill the High Archers, but I might be able to kill him. Might. That's a pretty fucking big if too. The Shadow Goblins basically do like 1 or 2 points of damage when they hit a Yanti. When they hit, which is rarely. What are you here?
Your moon is eclipsed. There are no more shadows, only a corona that illuminates forgotten promises to the black devotees.
I shall be swift about it.
I want to make sure that I can rest successfully. Yeah, progression is fairly slow and tough at this point. It's because I'm playing it safe with the spell choices. Make sure no matter what comes our way, I can do some, and we're mostly protected from what the opposition tries to do. Or I at least have a way to reduce their effectiveness in what they do. Problem being, I'm sacrificing the heating power, and it's starting to feel. I'm trying to avoid these, hopefully they don't follow, because I'm going to end up in the lower levels killing them anyway. Same enemies.
Very well.
Hello, Yanti Elite. What's going on? How many of there are still left? Elite, High Archer, 3. Bad. Motherfucking trap! And I'm poisoned. Is there anything lootable there? A couple of cushions? The High Archer at the bow. Better healing potions. I think we should try to clear up maybe a room and then rest. We don't have enough spells to deal with a huge amount of shit. Then Uninjured. There's definitely traps here. Probably quite a few, in fact. Poison will end him.
Let's go to work. I see.
Here we had the weird constructs, the Histachi or whatever they were. Right. Why don't you just attack that one?
What would you have of me? I see.
Yeah, we have very red focused spell selection here, and it turns to there's almost no red left. That's unacceptable. Weapon ineffective, so we can only harm them with magical weapons, which means my weapon will be infected too. Summons might be very useful, but they're the wrong tool to use in this situation. They're only good for blocking, which isn't exactly totally worthless, but it's not exactly great either. We don't want to go there. There's a harder fight. I think there were captives, and the enemies using the captives as drones to attack us. We'll get more experience if we rescue the hostages without any. Three points of slashing damage. Ooh, top lizardman actually does damage to these. That's nice to see.
I am needed.
Goblins aren't doing shit really.
Ready? It will be done. Let's go to work. Anytime.
Final stone skin. Okay, we need to rest after this, but things didn't go too badly. Right. Probably need to go a little bit farther away from here till we can rest. But we have to rest somewhere here. I don't think I want to press the boss fight while things are going like this. We'll leave that for a separate section that might require multiple attempts. He's not gonna be, or it's not gonna be alone. So serious amount of protection and guards, and on its own it's gonna be a challenging opponent. So yeah, we can protect ourselves fairly well from it, but we have very few units that can actually harm it. The biggest problem is that I don't have anything that can harm it in the 5th level. So while I did take the summon spell, no one can harm magical creatures in that summon group at
I
the moment.
shall not fail.
So it's a wasted spell level. I can't use summons here. They'll target the civilians and it'll take a huge amount of effort on my party AI was on. Is that one of the reasons we are getting shit on? I didn't think it was on, but I'm pretty sure I've disabled at some point. It might have activated on its own at some point. But that's a fucking curse. No, this is not the one, it's one at the top of this, I guess. No, there's a secret room somewhere. Yeah, this is not the one. It's somewhere up here. Not that it really matters. Symbol pain. Good effort, I guess. I need a distraction. Yeah, the champions are probably better than your normal elites. This one halberd. Ooh, +2 one. 10% chance target will sleep for 15 seconds. So at least there's some randomization in this shit. I don't recall ever getting a halberd like that. Hello my friends. Time for you to die. Okay, this was a lot smoother than the previous one. It's really the elites that are giving me a headache. The rest we can sort of handle one way or another. I seem to recall a lot of traps on this door. Single elite.
I am the understood.
There are priests here, right?
Ready.
That means protection from abjuration, please. Here comes a lot of casting shit my way. You can't disable it anymore, you pieces of shit. They tried immediately. Makes sense. Not on my watch.
I shall not fail.
Until I lose the protection. Still, it did its job. We survived the initial onslaught of spells. I lost my stone skin, which is not great. That's a lot of anti-elite skin. Can't be helped. Anything that does damage. Scorcher is probably our best bet. And I'm paralyzed. Well, good timing on managing to kill those. They were the lasting embers of the Scorcher that had already basically failed, and they ran into the fire, killed themselves, missing up the opportunity to win this fight. Perfect timing. But we're not gonna be anywhere close to a level up by the time we
Let's go
finish
to work.
this.
Very well.
Sort of a problem. Not a huge one though. Right, now comes the guy with the hostages, then the kitchens, then the throne room, I guess. I'll try to clear the space after this, but we're not gonna go anywhere. Not in the with the hostages or the kitchen, because can't do it. Right, so a single elite needs to die. What the fuck was that? Might as well rest here, otherwise there might be new respawns here, and I don't particularly want to deal with that. Yeah, I don't think I can take that. Or rather, it'll take a huge amount of time when the entire point was just to basically rest and move on.
It will be done.
Can't use summons. He's the one. High Baptist. Spellcasting Faith. I can't use this. There's a high risk of getting unwanted casualties on the civilians. Are they gonna kill the civilians now? No, they're just gonna ignore them. The civilians are protecting me, so no gripes on my part. That still doesn't make things easy. They're mixed in very badly with the others. Be able to clear one path, otherwise this is game over for us. That's a bit risky throw though. Very risky in fact. Jeez, fuck, there's so many of them just piled up on top of each other. Kill it, kill it, kill it. I need to move. I can. Critical hit, I'm diseased, which means I'm gonna take continual damage. Spellcasting is a bit difficult to damage. Only the spiders can harm these guys. Excellent. This is what I really needed. A bit of breathing space. Ah. Injured, uninjured, uninjured, barely injured, doesn't matter. Spiders. Spiders can at least affect them. Didn't have any kind of loot. Fair enough. Thank you for delivering us from the spell. $10,000 experience. Yeah, not exactly a huge amount, but it's free experience. 150,000. I might be able to clean up the next hallway. Or not. That's a lot of trouble coming our way. And it's game over.
Anytime.
I'm gonna try to disable my fucking protections immediately. This now it won't work. What spell is this? We have, I mean, I need to know what the spell school it is. We have necromancy and an evocation. That's a lot of fucking trouble coming our way. fuck? We're really running out of spells at the moment. This won't. Actually, I don't think the rest are immune to any of these physical attacks. The problem is I don't have physical defense anymore. Yeah, I'm boned. There's no getting around that. I need you to buy me time. You managed to do some damage to them all better, but time's what I need. Badly injured, uninjured, injured. Doesn't look good. Just don't have the healing power. At least the larger summons can do usually something. And I might be able to kill one of the Yanti. The lizardmen are at least fighting back. Still, the elites and the priests are still left. Minor drain. At least that's some damage. Like, nothing, no damage at all, basically, but still. Yeah, we have enough to see us through this. No problem. Well, I'll take that back. Might have a problem. Might survive, but no problem. Might be exaggerating things a little bit. The anti-priests do not have any kind of magic immunity.
Come then.
So it's basically, if we can just get a hit on the fucker, we'll win. Ah, not good at all. Come on, just accept the rest so it saves me time. I have to go back to the there always. Okay, there's one more room left for the main event. I'll clear that and leave things to that. Looking at how it's gonna take a couple of attempts. The biggest problem is simply getting enough damage to the main target. I can't rush it by any means, so I'll have to do the endurance fight. Which means they're likely going to get the 3 additional mages, or at least 1 additional mage. It might, because I'm alone, they might not have so many reinforcements. Ah, hello Yanti. Missed you. Yeah, this is somewhat trapped But this area I recall being heavily trapped. Fuck, and we're pausing. We're gonna race after this anyway, so we might as well put some proper defenses up before showing our face there. Anti-priest. Don't care. Gonna try some shitty disabling thing first. If it won't work, yeah, dispel effects. After that comes the lightning bolts.
Battle is joined.
Holy ass cracker, why there are certainly 3 of you? I think there was some 1 up there previously. Correct time to lose the protection. It's 1 down. Looks like we're done. Anti-elite. Last elite. Well, last and last, it's not like there's at least probably 4 to 6 still left in the royal chambers. Come on, I need you. Only 100,000 more. Looting now isn't exactly high priority. At the same time, there's really no harm in doing that either, because resting is going to be troublesome no matter what. So once or twice not going to make much of a difference. We definitely want full set of spells. I might be able to get away with casting some spells now.
Anytime.
I do need to heal. So we only rest 8 hours. 2 hours for free action might be worthwhile too, although no one has really tried to bother with us this too much. The main reason I cast the spell protection, though, the globe of invulnerability, is to also protect from holding spells and things like that, and the freedom to spam the spells without regard for my own safety. But if I just use a potion of freedom, I don't really have to spend spells on buffing myself. I can focus them on attacking. Single one will do. We're probably going to have to rely on those scrolls in the end to kill things, but there's at least 2 flame arrows. Empiric thought. Ooh, confusion might be a decent thing to use too. Yeah, we have ice lances, magic missiles, minor trains. I think we can, if it's like the guys at near death, or that's badly injured, I'd say, and there's nothing else left, then those scrolls might see us through. But otherwise, no. I'm actually in some ways inclined to go to Cold Heart, even though it's a long trip, because I'd like to. We have magical weapons and things like that, but I can't use them at the moment. I might have identify scroll or 2. Now's the time to use them, right? So I can identify 2 items. Make them count. I need a magical staff or weapon. It has to be a staff. I don't have dagger capabilities. I'll take Ion Stone too because it's a helmet and I don't have a helmet at the moment. Dexterity +1. It's not worthless actually. It will give range weapon bonuses. Dexterity 90. +3 staff. We probably can't use these abilities. Yeah, because we can't change the abilities here. So I'm guessing this basically is not gonna do anything. Charge abilities. It never really does those things. Summon monsters 4 wouldn't be bad, but it's not good either. Invisible Stalker would be good at the moment, so would Flame Arrow. But I seem to recall testing this last time and it didn't do shit. You have the uses here, but it should have 3 abilities and you have only this single lineup of uses, or single 15 of uses. And I have no idea how you're supposed to choose what happens. Can you choose what happens?
It will be done.
So it opens up a separate selection what you want to do. Okay.
Ready.
It uses up the charge there for
I
opening
need
up.
it.
Right. I was too hasty, I suppose, in trying to use it, so I never got the hang of it, how it works. This is odd because everything else works in a different way. So I'm guessing the fact that it's in a weapon, the charge, is the reason why they have chosen a different implementation. Usually it's like you can choose here in the abilities what spell do you want to cast. Also you can do it just here, right clicking on this wand,
Ready.
but with this it requires a different mechanism entirely. So the previous time I just didn't get how it works. The summons here and the uses here will basically guarantee that we can do this. We have the necessary firepower to do it. And I'm pretty sure invisible stalkers are basically air elementals. No, not air elementals, but from the plane of air, which means they're basically naturally capable of harming magical creatures. Ah, right. It's a huge relief. It might still be rough. It's a long fight,
I shall
depending
not
on
fail.
what type of enemies are coming our way. But yeah, I doubt it'll go on the first try. If I had more offensive focus spells, probably I could just hide behind some summons or endure them a little bit and just blast away continually. Either way, I would have options. Now it's gonna be a more involved fight, but we should be able to do it. The positive side, this is the most. I can't remember a difficult fight after this in a long time. So if we get basically up over this little bump or difficulty hill, we'll be fine for a long time. By that time, our casting capability should be vastly superior, especially in the offensive front. So we should be able to get past anything the game throws our way.